But first tonight at 6, the jury is deliberating the fate of a man pleading insanity in the deaths of 2 women. Both sides made their final arguments this afternoon, and now it's in the hands of 12 jurors.
The case will decide whether Andrew Steele is responsible for the deaths of his wife and sister-in-law. News 3's Jess Garb joins us live now from the Dane County Courthouse with the very latest. Jessica?
Yeah, jurors got this case just before 3 o'clock, so they've been deliberating for about 3 hours now. They've come back with a few quick questions, including about which experts' reports they were able to see in the jury room. But this is all after they heard 2 very different versions of how they should decide Steele's fate.
My decision is to not testify.
Jurors began their final day of trial by learning the defendant in the case, former Dane County Sheriff's Deputy Andy Steele, would not take the stand in his own defense. Instead, the case went on with its final witnesses, and both sides presented their closing arguments. The defense maintained that jurors should pay attention to expert witnesses that testified Steele's brain was substantially damaged from ALS.
This trial is about science. It is not about the presentation of salacious evidence. It's not about speculation.
They argued that prosecutors were making an emotional play with 911 call and family testimony, and that Steele is not criminally responsible for his actions.
The best evidence available supports our position that Andy did, in fact, lack the substantial capacity to conform his conduct to the requirements of the law.
This is about the truth. And sometimes it's true. The truth is stranger than fiction.
Prosecutors say Steele did know and intend his actions, that he was vilifying other ALS patients with his defense.
So that means we have 3,000 to 6,000 potential killers out on the loose. If that were true, ladies and gentlemen, wouldn't you have to register with the government or something when you got diagnosed with ALS? Wouldn't there be warnings if your neighbors have it?
Prosecutors then offering a final motive, that Steele wanted to go out, quote, like a rock star.
He would die the way he wanted to. He would die while he was on top. He would die with 2 beautiful women.
Now, there are 12 jurors upstairs in the Dane County Courthouse now deciding Steele's fate. There are 2 jurors who have been kept separately as an alternate in case any issues should arise. They do have to decide now if Steele is criminally responsible or not for his actions. If they decide he is not responsible, he could be committed to an institution, or he could be released if he's deemed to not be a danger to himself or others. If he is found criminally responsible, he would face life in prison.
And we will be standing by if and when there is a verdict. Jess Garb live at the courthouse. Jessica, thank you.